Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Star. I would like it if you click on the button down below to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. My channel is based on most of my most viral looks for my videos on my TikTok, so I know most of you that are watching this video are from my TikTok. We are recreating this Ayra Starr look for today. Do I know what I'm doing? No. For disclaimers, I am not a makeup artist, so if I do it well, fine, but if I don't, we'll try again. Let's go. For those of you that already mistakenly placed products on your brow areas, you should take a wipes, or you can take alcohol to like clean that side before you attempt to start drawing your brows. Today I'm drawing my brows as the first step to my makeup because I actually do not know what I'm doing, and I feel like the brows is the most difficult part of the makeup look, so I need to attempt that one first before I get exhausted, and I'll go on with the face. So I'll be using this brow gel from CoverGirl. I love the way this brow gel usually hold my brows up high and it doesn't move. Make sure you use the brow gel applicator to scatter your brows like this, so that all the products are going to touch the hair, so that no hair is going to be left out. Then you like brush it up like this. I did the same for the other brow. So you go on with your normal brow eye pencil, make sure it is well sharpened, then you go on to draw your brows. I would need you guys to see what I am doing more clearly, so I'm going to zoom my lens. So we'll do the same for the other brows. So because the pencil is already blunt, you have to like sharpen it again to like get this clean cut for the second brows. Make sure you clean it like this to remove the excess gel. Then you draw. My next step is to go in with my concealer. I'm using a shade that is a little bit, just one shade lighter than my normal shade, because I don't want the makeup to look too much. As you guys can see, the makeup is giving like no makeup, but there is also makeup, so we don't need to do too much. We don't need to use that bright concealer, all those stuff. Like, we need to use just something very calm, because the makeup look is not it's not even sharp at all. The look was giving more of a lifted eyebrow. It was not following the normal line of our brows. It was like going like this. So while we're concealing under our eyebrows, we're just going to not like, make sure you take your hand going like this. I've zoomed my lens a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. You see why it's very important to make sure when you are laying your brows with your brow gel, make sure everything sleeps completely, so that when you cover this part of your brows with concealer, it's not going to look tacky. Now that's what I'm talking about. So now you blend the concealer after drawing your sharp line. Blend the concealer into it. This is exactly what we're looking for. So I'll take in this part of my brush to like blend the remaining part of the concealer into my skin. So I'll do the same for the other eyes and I'll be back. Then I'm going to take my exact foundation color to carve the top of my brows, because we don't need that discoloration, we don't need that brightening on the top of our brows. We need our brows to be as the same as the face. And I'm going to take the part where I've taken the foundation and I'm going to carve the top of my brows. I don't know if you guys will be able to see what I'm doing, but this is the best that I can. Bend my hand so you guys can see what I'm doing. I need to like I don't even know what I'm doing, but I hope you guys can see what I am doing here, guys. Can you guys see the brows? Oh my god. Okay, we're getting there. So I did same for the other brows, and you guys can see what I did. Let me zoom in so you guys can see what I did. This is what my brows is looking like, snatched. The next part is our foundation. We are not really going to do too much with the foundation. We just need something very light. So I put a little foundation on my hand, and I'm going to like dab my foundation brush on the parts where I placed the foundation on my hand. Then I'll put it on my skin. You guys, I did not use primer. Hey! As usual, we are using our Power Grip primer from ELF. This is the best primer. I don't know, I've not tried other primers, but for me, this has been the best primer that I've used on my skin so far. So we're just going to like rub in the primer and make sure we let it sit for a little while after rubbing it, so that it can marinate into our skin. Now that I've let that sit into my skin, then we'll move on with the foundation. Make sure you avoid your under eye area when applying your foundation. Please avoid your under eye area. That's something I need to like let you guys know, that you need to avoid your under eye, because too much product is just going to make your concealer application look cakey. It's going to look tacky, it's going to look rough. So avoid applying foundation under your under eye, on your under eye. Sorry, don't need it. Now just apply a little on your forehead. You don't need too much there too. So apply a little on your neck so that the makeup is going to match with your body. The next part is our blush. From the look of that makeup, they used a dark pink blush. This is the only cream blush that I have, and it's exactly that same shade. So I'm so happy that the product I have is working together with this makeup routine. So we are lifting. This whole makeup is about lifting our face. So instead of applying the blush this way, we apply it this way, like upwards. I'm definitely going to demonstrate for you guys, but I need to just tell you before I start. So go in like that. Make sure you are taking it up. Do the same for your other face. Then I need to like remove the excess on my skin before I blend this. Then you blend in. Make sure as you're blending in, you're taking it up. Take it up. You see the way everything is just up, not like this, up. You take everything up. And make sure you blend in properly to avoid sharp lines. You blend in till there are no sharp lines on the face. Look at how everything just went up. Then you do the same for the other side of your face. So now that we are done with the blush, it's time to go in with our concealer. I'm going in with this NARS concealer in color chocolate, dark zero chocolate. So this shade of concealer is very close to my skin color. So we just apply it here, and because we are lifting everything we are doing on this makeup routine, we are lifting the eye area. So this part we are applying it like this, just like that. Then you apply a little here, then you do the same for the other side of your face. A little here, and yeah. Then you take your concealer brush. Even if you are using a beauty blender, it's fine, but me, I use a brush to blend my concealer. I've always been using a brush. Sorry. So when we get to this part of our eyes, after blending this part, you are not just going to be dabbing on your skin. You're going to be dabbing on your skin, and as you're dabbing on your skin, you're going to be like lifting up, not just dabbing like this. You'll be like dabbing like this. That's how you do it. Because we need the makeup to go up. We need it to snatch. So you like drag the concealer from the side of your eyes. You keep on dragging it up. Then make sure you blend the sharp lines into your blush. You blend it into your blush. Now you guys can see how snatched this looks. It looks snatched up, way up. This is how your makeup should be looking at this part. If your makeup is not looking like this, just know you're doing nonsense. Clean it and start again. So you blend it into your skin properly. Then in this side of your nose, you make sure you blend so that there are no sharp lines. The key to a flawless makeup is blending. If you don't blend, your makeup will look tacky. Let me take off my nose ring. Your makeup will look tacky if you don't blend. So now we're done with this side of my face. Now let's move to this side. For the nose, we're going to apply a little foundation here, because when I saw the makeup look, this side of our nose was bright, and also this side of our nose was very, very bright and shiny. So make sure we apply concealer on this part and this part of our nose. Then you blend. Make sure you don't let the concealer to touch the brows that has already been made. So you be gentle. You need to concentrate. So me, I'll even stop talking because this part is very tricky. Making mistakes. Then you take this part of the concealer that you're blending, you blend it into this part of your underbrows, like you drag it like this. That's how you should do it. Then you do the same for the other side. Then you blend it and drag it to this side of your brows. Then your T-zone. Then you just, that's why I use a brush, because brush just makes everything easy other than a beauty blender. So but if you don't have a brush, you can just use the concealer, the beauty blender that you have to blend your concealer. Just make sure you're very careful not to like ruin the brow that has already been made. So just be gentle with this part of your face when you're doing it. Very gentle. Now I just noticed she did something on her chin bone with a concealer. So I think she gave herself that like bony look. We're going to like place a little concealer this way on her cheekbone. Do the same the other side. This should do it. Then we take our concealer brush also and you blend it like this way, downwards to the face. That's how you drag it. You drag it. Make sure you blend to avoid sharp lines. So So this is what's going to make my face look very slim when I look at you like this. So make the face to look slim. So you do the same for the other side of your face. Take out the brush, drag it down. Okay, then start blending. So yeah, we are done with this part and this part, which is going to make my face look very slim. I don't have a cream bronzer. I know this part is going to be difficult because I need to bronze my nose and bronze, so I'm just going to use my foundation, yeah, because it's very dark. So I'll use my cream bronzer to apply my foundation to apply here as my cream bronzer. So lucky are those of you that we have cream bronzer, because I don't have. I've been looking for, but I can't seem to get a very good cream bronzer that is very, very dark, because being a dark skin girl, I need a cream bronzer that is very, very dark. So all the bronzer that I've been coming across are way too light to be called cream bronzer. So I'm going to use mine. So I just take this slim brush, take it here, then use it to like define my nose like this. to define the nose. Then do the second side. Then I've already placed it here around my nose. You see the application of the bronzer. Then you take the same brush, make sure you remove the excess, then you start blending. Blend carefully. While we're blending this part of our face, we're going to like drag it into the brows like this. Make sure you drag it. Drag your bronzer like this, like that. Then you come here. Make sure you try as much as possible for your hands to be straight. After you blend, then you use it for the other side of your face. You drag it. You drag it. Then you blend here. Then you take your concealer back again and apply just a little bit more, because most parts of the bronzer must have like eliminated most of the concealer. So you like use the beauty, if you are using a beauty blender, you either use that sharp tip part, or if you're using a brush, you use the tip to like go like this. This is the bridge of your nose, I guess. And this side of your nose, so just blend it. For the eyes, they use something like a brown eyeshadow. So I'm going to be using Ostadima from Younger Beauty palette. They used the brown. You need to be careful on this part. Then you place it. Yeah. They more like use the brown eyeshadow to like make this line sharper. So that's what we're going to do. Just be careful. Make the line sharper. So you just have to be gentle with it. You can be nice gentle. This makeup has given me made me to be doing different styles. What the heck? So yeah. I'm done with the line. I think the line has been touched. So I'm just going to use the brush to like. You see, that's why I did not bake my face first, because I know I was definitely going to make a mistake. So now we just have to like, this is the brown pencil. It needs to be as light as possible. So don't put your brush in the eyeshadow again. Just use that same residue from your brush to like touch this part of your eyes. And this is what it should look like. So I will do the same for the other eyes.
Everybody's like he's no item. Please don't like him.
So now that we are done with that part, the next part is eyeliner. So I looked at the line of the eyeliner that they used in the makeup inspo, and they did not start from the crease of the eyes. They started from the middle and they took it here. The wing is very small, but it has to start from here, then it has to stop here. So because I used to have a problem with drawing my liner, which you guys have already point out in most of my video, I'm going to like draw a dot to where I want the liner to start and stop. So I'm going to like draw a dot here. That's where it's supposed to stop from the look of the makeup. Then I'm going to start it here. In order not to make mistake, let me like zoom in so you guys can see what I'm doing properly. Okay, so I'm going to like draw one line from here to the dots that I made. I'm just going to draw one line from the dots. Then I will like from this side of my eyes, I'm going to connect to the line. Then fill it. This is exactly what it should be giving. Then I'll take from this part of the liner. Then I'll drag it to my eyes. To that line that I made. Then I'll drag it to the line that I made. Then I'm just going to make, oh my god, I made a mistake. I need my concealer brush. I'm beginning, my hands are not sharp. Then I'm going to like, I think I'm covering it with my mirror. Then this is what the wings should be like. Then I'm going to do the same for the other side of my eyes. You guys, I'm so proud of these wings I drew. My wings are never this perfect. They are never this good. This wing is, I hope you guys are taking notes. So first thing we'll do is create a dot here, then create a dot here. That dot is too big. Then we drag from this side of our eyes to the dots. So then we now fill it like this. Then after you fill it, then we take this part, drag it to here. After we drag it there, then we'll just make this. The line is not sharp enough. My hands are not straight. Especially with this side of my eyes, I'm always making mistakes. So I'm going to exactly. So we've already messed with my sounds like that. So now I've fixed the little problem and we are done with the eyes. Now let's go for the false lashes. The lashes they used for the inspo was very little, so I'm going to get a very short lashes that is nearly invincible. So this is the lashes that I came up with, and I don't think it's little enough for the look that I want. So let's try this one. I think this one is okay, so I'm going to go with this particular one. So how I usually apply my lashes, I take my classic lashes glue. I apply it on my eyes, the parts that I want it to be on. I do the same for the other side of my eyes too. This glue is always finished, or it's never finished. So now this is dry. I noticed that our under eye was a little bit dark, but they did not use black liner to line the under eyes. I feel like they used a brown liner to line the under eye, so I'm going to use a brown liner to line my under eye. So I'm done applying brown liner in my under eye. Now it's time to do my bottom lashes. To use mascara on my bottom lashes. It's not too much of mascara in the bottom lashes, so I'm not going to do too much. So this is what's looking like. So I'll give it on my eye. So we are done with the base. Now it's time to bake. I'm going to be using this baking powder from One Size Ultra Pink. It's going to give me instant blur to my makeup. It's going to dull the makeup. Well, the makeup is supposed to be dull, so I use my beauty blender to apply my setting powder. We'll first of all set the face before we bake. So when you dab the excess, then you apply. Make sure the powder is touching every single part that you place your concealer. That's how to set your face. You put the setting powder on the parts of your face that you concealed. So I conceal this part of my eyes. I conceal this part of my face. So keep on baking. So I'm done baking my face. I made sure the powder touched every single part of the face to blur the makeup properly. So now I'm going to use my powder blush to define every part of my face that is looking like it needs defining. So I'm going to take my blush. The way I applied my cream blush, that's how I'm going to apply this powder blush. So I'm going to take it off. I'm not going to do too much. It doesn't have to be too much. Then we take it up. A little blush on the nose. Little, just a little on the nose. Because I can see a little bit of reflection of blush on the nose, and also on the forehead. There's a little bit of reflection of blush on her forehead too. So I'll do the same for my other cheek. To be sure it's the same. It's not yet the same. Let's just drag a little bit down. See, since I've been covering you guys, I'm so sorry. I need to get a smaller mirror because of my eye problem. I can't use big mirror to do my makeup. I have to be looking at the mirror very close to my face because of my eye issues. So this is what it's looking like right now. It's time to use powder bronzer. I've already taken my bronzer. This is the bronzer palette that I'm using. It's from Classic, so I use this particular color. It's very dark and I like it. Use it to like bronze my face, my chin, so that these lines are going to be very sharp. This line is going to be very sharp. So bronze my chin, then blend it into my makeup here. Then do the same for my other side, the other side of my chin. Then still like put a little bronzer on this side of our foreheads. A little bit, just a little bit to make that side darker. Then I'll take this little brush that I use in contouring my nose. I'll put it on the bronzer powder, dab the excess, then use it to like define my nose again. So now that we are done with that part, it's time to bake the makeup. So now that I take the powder, the baking powder, I'll just do like this. I will not dab it on anything, just to remove a little bit of the excess, then place it on my face like that. Do the same for the other eyes. Make sure I put enough on my other eye. Then for my chin, I just drag it. Then I let it sit for a little while before I dust it out. Now I take a brush that is clean, it has no product on it. Then I use it to dust the excess powder from baking my face. Be careful with my eyes. Now that we're done with that part, now it's time for you first to use the pd powder. I'm almost done with this look. This is my powder from Fenty Beauty. Just use it to like seal it off, seal the whole makeup. So we're going to be using this silver highlighter to place on this part this part and our forehead of our face, because those were the parts that were shiny in the picture of the inspo. I'm done with my face. It's time to clean my lips and draw my liner. So I'll be using a black liner because the lips is giving Y2K lip. I hate doing that lip combo, but for this look, that's what we're going for. So I hate it. I don't know how to do my lips any other way apart from the way that I normally do it. I just the lines are meant to be sharp, so this is not. I'm supposed to give my lips a dark way. It's supposed to go like this, like this. So let's try again. I hate the shape. I hate it. Yeah, I think I got it this time. So now let's do the bottom. So we're done with lining the lips. So me, I don't really have pink lips, and Ayra Starr's lips is very pink, so I'm going to like apply a little bit of dry pink pigment. I'm going to just use my blush to do that. A little bit of pink pigment on my lips. Take a little of my blush, then apply it. You see, it's very nice. I have sense, so yeah, the lips is pink enough. This is what it should be looking like. Then we're going to take a clear gloss, a clear lip gloss to use. This is the clear lip gloss that I'm going to be using. Might be supposed to use a lip gloss that has applicated. Hold on, I got this type instead. This one is better. Please don't take this personal, but you ain't shit. You weren't special till I made you so. You better act like you know that I've been through worse to you. So wow. Hold up. Last step, don't forget your setting spray. Shake, shake, shake. Oof. We are done with the makeup look, and this is what it's giving. It's giving everything it's supposed to give. Like, I made no mistake, you guys, and I was doubting myself. I actually doubted myself, and then sometimes I forget what I'm capable of. I forget that I'm capable of so many wonderful things. And this is what I came up with. Oh my god, you guys, I'm so proud of myself, because never would I have thought that I would eat this makeup look. Never would I have thought that I would get these eyebrows. Never. But look at me now. I did it by myself. So you guys, it's time to go and wear the turtleneck top, and I'll be back. So now I'm back, and this is the finished look.